Hello, welcome to the video demonstration for the final project for Mary Wamaitha for web technologies. And so the system that I was creating is for a company which is called SmoothSub, and SmoothSub is a house help and house assistant management bureau which matches house helps and house assistants who have the skills that one person is looking for. So, for instance, it helps employers who are looking for nannies to be able to find them. Also, it offers the different house assistants under 8 trainings, and these trainings are used to make sure that they can be competitive in the job market, has a comprehensive complaint management system, is constantly updated with any new skills in the market, and also processes the different payments. So that is what this system was supposed to be able to do. And so the first page that you see on the system is insights.php, and this is a file that just has different information that is constantly updated. So the information on this page is updated based on anything that happened. So if a new payment was made, then these monthly totals would change. If a new complaint was made, these would change. So for instance, you can see there's 2 new complaints, which are as a result of me making some changes or adding a new complaint when I was testing this. So first feature is you can be able to add a house assistant. So let's create a house assistant. Kenyan ID numbers are usually between 6 to 10 digits, and they're all numerical. 20, 30, 40, 50. The date of birth. I'm just going to enter the different fields. I'm going to use this to show one of the functionalities, which is checking the validity. So we're going to enter a phone number that is not complete, the rating based on an initial assessment, and the good conduct says the phone number should be in the format dash or dash. So to fix that, we just come, and when we do that, the autocomplete fields are just saved on my PC. It says okay, and a new record has been created. You can check if there's any error, for instance, a duplicate entry right below here. In addition to that, you can also update the skills that a house assistant has. So 20, 30, 40, 50. Submit. It shows you the name. This field is not editable, but it's used to ensure that you're updating the records for the right person. And then we can choose a skill, car washing. Smith can now wash a car, and that's successfully been done. As soon as the name from the previous page is changed, this house assistant name will be updated. In addition to that, you can create a training. So let's say Smith is going for a training, and Smith is going to learn how to bake. And Smith is going to be learning how to bake from Daystar. And the training is scheduled to start in January 2021. And a new record is successfully created. You can add a new employer, very similar to what we added for the house assistant, and you can also update the skills that an employer is looking for. So you just come here, type an ID number, and it shows you the name to ensure that you're doing it for the right person. And this person is looking for people. Now Lisa is looking for someone who can cook gourmet. And it's successfully been done. You can add a new college. You can also update the skills that are taught at this particular college. So Kumasi Technical now teaches gourmet cooking, and that's been successfully created. You can also be able to add a new skill as shown here. Just type in the skill name and it's created, and then we are going to come to new payment. So new payment allows you to enter. So the payment is processed by this payment is processed by the company. So who is getting paid? Smith is getting paid. Smith is getting paid by Joan. The person processing this is Mary. The payment month, this payment is for June, and the amount is 8,000. Okay, it's successfully been done. Now we can create a new, there's the complaint management system. So here you just enter the different fields. So person who's making the complaint is Smith. They are making the complaint against Elvis in progress. So the company employee had already started making a bit of progress in it. We're gonna give that a few seconds to load. Yes, it means that the complaint has successfully been created. Now we want to update the status of this complaint. So we'll just come here, type in Smith's ID number. And here it will show the difference. So you can search either, if you had searched by employee, it would generally lead to the same thing. And it shows you the different fields. So Smith made a complaint on this date. The reporting entity was the house assistant, so the house assistant was the one launching the complaint. Then we can update the status of this particular complaint. So it just repeats the name to ensure you're updating the status for the right person. And when we click solved, what happens is when you press submit, if the status of the complaint is solved, there's a new record in the database which is called a new attribute, and the attribute is called, I can't remember the name. The attribute is called date solved, and that attribute is updated once the complaint status has been placed as solved. We can make a new no, I wanted to come to create contract. So create contract. For create contract, the person who initiates a contract is the employer. So the employer comes and says, I want to find an employee. And the first thing we ask them is for their ID number so that we can be able to find any skills that they have previously registered. So all these are people who match the skills that this employer is looking for. And we can choose, let's choose this person, employee. When you click employee, it just shows you the employer name to confirm that you're creating the record for the right person, and the house assistant name. And when you press submit, a new contract is created. And that's it. Thank you. Thank you for viewing this. Have a good day.